Live.
Livesplit.biz.
Netscape Navigator.
Oh my gosh. I am nostalgic for the ancient internet.
Check out the stream. I have Mario in a compromising condition.
He has no eyeball. I'm watching.
I have him stuck. He's like in between two triangles.
You can play the
and
screen? I see the press start demo.
Oh, it's past that. Oh, you might not be there yet. Make sure that's the current one, because I started one and stopped it right away.
Okay, that was that one. Oh, I have it. Yeah. Wow. He's like a Queen Anne's lace or whatever spider web hanging up there. He's caught in the spider web. Nice. Oh no, I'm a duck.
Okay.
That sausage and peppers, let me tell you, it was bomb. You know what James had mentioned that's kind of funny is not a lot of Italian representation there, actually. Like, in terms of the vendors and stuff, like they have like Zeppoli.
Oh, the
it's like,
yeah, almost zero.
Yeah, it's like arepas and stuff, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, well, the demographics change.
Yeah.
You know, there's not that many there's not really a huge concentration of Italians.
Yeah.
In the city.
Yeah.
They all moved away to like Long Island.
Yeah, we even.
Whitestone.
Remember when we went to San Gennaro? It was the same. It was like really, really heavy on the non-Italian stuff.
Yeah. Well, the crowd, I mean, they just kind of play the crowd, I guess. If there's no Italians going to it, then they don't really need to try that hard.
Yeah. That's what we were basically thinking too.
Yeah, they all moved out. Amazing that New York City is like known historically for having enclaves of Italians.
Yeah.
But really, I can't think of a large neighborhood filled with Italians anymore.
There's obviously where we are like Greek. More so Greek.
Yeah, Astoria like doesn't even count anymore.
It's interesting. I think even in my in upstate and stuff, there were pockets of Italian neighborhoods, but I think Italian more than maybe like comparably to other like European ethnic groups like Irish, and Polish, they all intermarried and dispersed.
Yeah, they found other areas to congregate.
Yeah, and there's less of probably a sense of originally being Italian too.
Yeah. A lot of Italians also came at the same time to the country. Like, they immigrated at the same time.
Definitely.
Like, my parents were not the only ones. Like, a whole bunch of people from their town all came.
Yeah.
So, you build a community faster when it's like, literally just pick up an entire group
Right,
of people.
yep.
Destroyed.
Did someone say that in the chat?
Yeah. Alan's in the chat.
Yeah, totally. Donation incentive.
Donation goes to Runner's Choice.
Oh, wasn't SGDQ starting soon?
Oh yeah.
This weekend?
This week?
Oh, wow! I didn't. Let me look online. July 26th through July 3rd. Yeah, so it's going. Oh wait, this is 2 years ago. Sorry.
Oh, it's Sunday.
Okay.
Alan says it starts Sunday.
Yeah.
It's me, Mario.
Great. I'm over here with bated breath.
Hannah's gonna be really busy this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
She only works twice a year.
She's busy taking people's joy away. It's a hard job. Someone's gotta do it.
She just spots someone having fun and it's like, "Can you stop?"
Oh my god.
I have cancer. Can
Oh my god.
Can everyone stop?
Love it. Love it.
Alan is here.
Hello.
Can you guys not hear me?
I can hear you now. When you join a voice server, you're always silent for about like 5 seconds. So if you join and immediately say something, it doesn't come through.
Yeah.
Oh,
We hear the.
I always notice that.
We hear the chime. I heard the chime though.
Yeah. We hear the chime, we hear you come in, but for the first few seconds, it's silence.
It's me, Mario.
Alan, how was your day?
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for
You're pretty muffled. Sorry.
Princess Toadstool. Peach.
I think I lost.
Oh, there you go. More to come. More to come on that. That's it.
You know.
More at 11.
Sorry, no, I was pairing my headphones while I joined the call initially, and it was just acting weird when you do that. So, no, it's fine. Work is fine. I fucked off at the end of the day, and then like had to do some more shit. I'm just seeing right now.
Someone scheduled a 4 to 4:15 meeting, and some of like the. Yeah, and some of my execs were on it, so I had to go. I felt like compelled to make an appearance. I was around anyway doing stuff, but it was funny. I'm glad I was on it because they were all on it. It was just short, but unusual to have such a late meeting in the day.
I'd be annoyed.
Yeah. And we were talking about the Italian festival in my neighborhood here. It's happening.
Is what day?
There's an Italian festival happening in my neighborhood here, and
I know you brought it up last night. I just what day was that?
it's today through Sunday. But I got a sausage and peppers with James, and it was gone. I didn't see Angelo's parents though. I looked for them, but it was kind of early.
They probably are not going to go until like
Oh,
Sunday.
okay.
I'm trying to all my weekend plans have gotten canceled both Saturday and Sunday, so I'm trying to figure out how to occupy it.
It's a good time for gaming then.
Yeah, that or cleaning up. And I was talking to Angel earlier. Maybe just trying to figure out a game plan on how to take care of the apartment.
Yeah.
Like maybe because like to clean, but maybe start packing up my video games somehow. Because I don't want to like push shelves with shit on them, you know.
Yeah.
Right, you're going to have to take a lot of that down.
Yeah.
You have boxes?
But boxes.
Yeah, like rather than cover
Have-
up things, you can store them in boxes.
Storage
somewhere.
bins. I have at least 3.
What about putting things?
They're
You have
empty.
that big closet too. Could you put like most important stuff maybe in there?
I would still want them in like an apparatus, you know, of some sort.
They wouldn't be painting in the closet though, right?
I don't think so unless they found a reason to. That wouldn't make any sense. I don't even think they can touch the doors. It's literally. I've asked them to do the walls too, but it's obviously going to be ceiling walls.
Yeah.
Those are bad. They don't even have to touch my bedroom. They might just want to. But there's like no paint and chipping anywhere in the bedroom. For some reason, it is literally just living room oddity. Like even the paint in my ceiling in my kitchen is fine. It's just the living room. I don't know why. I thought it was from all the sun exposure, but it's my hallway is the worst offender, and that's the thing that's not exposed to any sunlight at all. Obviously, because there's walls there. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah. It's a mystery.
It is a mystery. How are the runs going?
Well, I immediately lost 10 seconds, but I'm gonna keep going because I have to become more comfortable with mistakes.
Isn't it like when you fuck up like playing a song and just trying to like just keep moving? So, because most people wouldn't even realize you made a mistake.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could reset all night, but I also want to complete a run.
Yeah.
Try not to reset over every mistake,
Right.
even if it's catastrophic.
Right. Okay. Glad some
Just keep moving.
favorite childhood game destroyed.
Destroyed, obliterated.
But no, I don't know. I saw your streaming, so I hopped on the stream and then I'm like, oh, you guys are in this. So I was like, fuck it, I'll know you guys.
Oh, good.
It's the daily routine of an adult man.
Honestly, this is living my best life. So, I don't have
you?
any other way. Yeah.
You don't have 20 copies of Chrono Trigger, so is it truly your best life?
I'm good with one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't need to hoard them like a certain someone we know.
I don't hoard stuff.
No,
No,
I
not
really do
you,
not you.
but another someone.
Oh.
There's plenty of other people that I think fit that mold. Mold.
My guilty sin is not playing when I get. That's not entirely true, but mostly true.
It's a commitment, just like anything else, honestly. I mean, we talked about it many times, but setting aside time to grind through things that are hard, to grind through things that haven't aged well. I just treat it like you gotta appreciate the most frustrating along with the good.
It's a mindset. There are certain games I can always go back to. That's why Kingdom Hearts is my favorite series. Despite the jank, I will always play those games over.
Yeah.
But definitely some other ones take a little more willpower.
Steve, what's your jank guilty pleasure? Jankiest guilty pleasure.
Say Jank and Daxter.
Oh God, jank guilty pleasure. What is jank?
You know it's got to be on the Virtual Boy. Come on, don't lie.
Well, I don't play it regularly though. That's the
No.
thing. I mean,
Yeah.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
I mean
is
something
jank.
that you're...
It's not jank. Double Dash is really not jank, I have to say.
I think it has tight controls. It's one of the reasons it's my favorite.
It's good. I shouldn't say Double Dash, but I think
I don't think Double Dash is even more jank than Mario Kart's of its generation. Like 64 is jank too. Wii is jank
but
too
like
in its
the
own
problem
way.
is like.
But it's not so much more jank than the
But
others.
the thing
I
is,
think.
everything that came after it is worse. Somehow it's everything after it's more jank.
I mean, jank defined as like a lot of kind of a lot of weird stuff happens that's definitely not intended. It's just kind of a mess gameplay wise.
I've mostly seen that with the blue shell and Double Dash.
Or something about it makes it very tedious and kind of would have been fixed with a little bit more care. Maybe.
Yeah.
How hot is it, you guys?
It's
not
cool.
hot, really.
Quite cool.
For some reason, I'm not getting a breeze at all. I'm just like hurricane at all. Like, I actually want to turn on my AC, which is crazy.
I'm really trying to think what I play regularly that's jank.
Well, do you even replay games often like that? I feel like you don't. Like you kind of like.
I don't really replay games anymore like I used to. I used to do that way more.
Yeah.
I think the only game I've ever seen you replay a lot is like Double Dash.
Yeah, that's the one. I mean, I guess it's most people probably wouldn't think of it as jank, so I have to say that just because that's really the only thing that I ever really do go back to. I mean, of course. I mean, the classic Mega Man too. I mean, I guess some of them are a little jank here and there. 2 and 3 are my faves. Go back to them.
I mean, are we using jank as kind of like a non-specific umbrella term? Which is fine by me. Like, one of the reasons I call Kingdom Hearts jank is because the camera is god awful in that.
Yeah, I just mean like glitchy stuff, or again, like mechanics don't really work as intended, like the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, like something is just kind of unintuitive.
The thing that pisses me off about 2 and 3, more so 3, is just the lag, I guess.
Yeah, that's jank. Performance is jank in 3.
Janky.
I love it though. Maybe it's that then, just because I love it and like playing it, regardless of that fact that that is a jank thing.
Luigi,
Mario.
Yeah. Angelo's is fucking Mario 64.
Yeah.
Definitely this game. You don't need to really say anything, but also Zombie.
Oh my
definitely.
god, that's the king.
One of the jankiest games I've ever played, and also one of the
King
most
of jank,
fun.
for sure. Worst part.
Honorable mention. I don't know if you would call this jank, but like the original Lost levels. Mario
Yeah.
What about Lost?
I replay that.
What about Lost?
Lost is not really replayable.
That's just a janky game that you've played. I've played janky games, but the question specifically Return to Dreamland.
What's your favorite?
Right, but I thought.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
I thought you
jank?
like replayed it. No, that was your first playthrough.
Of what?
Yeah.
Lost? That was the first
Okay.
playthrough.
Yeah.
That was the first and only playthrough.
Thank God. No, my brother.
That will be the only
My
playthrough.
brother will be.
I'm
sad.
sorry
I
to
know.
David, but that is
Why did we say?
that is not.
My brother really loves janky. It's just like why we do, because it's hilarious. It's
Yeah, 'cause
weird.
it's-
It's like, remember when you got stuck physically on geometry and like couldn't get out?
You're saying it like that only happened once, but it was like
No,
three
there was
separate
one that
times.
was god awful though. I remember that specifically. You were like,
One in the
in the
plane
plane,
cockpit, in the plane ruins, in the wreckage. But there were like two
Yeah.
other moments where I got stuck.
I think on the
somewhere.
beach maybe too. You were talking to a
Yes,
character.
I was stuck on
Campfire
the beach
area.
somewhere.
Love.
Fuck. I can't believe that happened. What?
That is
Would you-
fundamentally broken.
would you classify Ocarina of Time as jank? Or Majora's Mask?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Basically, if it's on
Yes.
N64, it
Yes.
is jank. That's a given, I
Yeah.
think. I think we can agree on
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
If it's early 3D, there's no way it's not jank in
Yes.
some way.
That's
Yeah.
a good.
No one was shitting out perfect 3D games back
Right.
then.
Well, even
Oh.
even the following gen. Well, look at RE4. Like, how many times have we all replayed that game? Like,
I don't know. I wouldn't call that janky though. Everything works.
Yeah.
There's nothing really game breaking about it. The camera works great. The AI for enemies is pretty good.
the hitboxes can be weird
You
though
don't
in
really
that game.
see.
You know what's kind of
Sometimes.
interesting?
I've never
Also,
experienced
Ashley is dumb in that game.
RE4.
Extremely dumb.
Sure,
I actually
but considering the scope of that game, I think all of its code pretty much works the way it's supposed to, in my opinion.
that's exactly what I was just gonna say. Is like, it's interesting. There are certain consoles that have like a higher percentage of games that we would define as like glitchy, janky performance issues. The Super Nintendo, would you say, has probably the least number of games of that type? I feel like the
Yeah.
SNES.
I would.
Yeah, they're just there's so many games, and they're all so good. I mean, they run so well. Like, you'd have to really like try to do weird glitchy stuff, like in Mario World and Yoshi's Island, Star
Yeah,
Fox.
the games are so
Yeah,
stable. Most of the time, like nothing weird
right,
happens through regular gameplay.
right.
Nothing at
Whereas
all.
even the NES, like I was actually going to mention, there was a great video that a recent upload by that channel called Displaced Gamers that does like the code deep dives into why there are certain problems with certain games, like they did Terminator and the platforming.
Oh,
uh,
Fex, Fexanadu.
Faxanadu, the like unbeatable item, or the item that makes like a
The item in the shop that's described as making your weapon stronger, but actually makes
weaker,
you weaker.
and it's I think required in some sort of way. Yeah, well, they just did an upload about Mega Man 3 and why there are like various graphical glitches, like in the menu screen, and they talked about like the development crunch that they were under, and it's so great to see like basically the reason why there are those graphical errors and probably other like issues with performance is like the mapper chip, like the MM3 mapper
Yeah.
chip was new to them as of that cartridge, and they used it in every subsequent Mega Man, and they were under such a tight turnaround that they just had to repurpose existing code to fit this new chip that they could do more with. So
The mappers were kind of responsible for like laying out all the
yes,
grids, like
exactly.
all the different grids of background layers and
Yep.
stuff.
And they could basically, as of the third, I guess, iteration of this mapper chip, could bank switch quickly instead of with an interrupt. So basically, like getting prior versions, it'd have to like scan through the entire map to summon like a piece of texture pile, whatever. This could execute an interrupt and bank switch to another whole set of tiles like really quickly. So it's used in Mega Man 3 as that menu that pops up from the bottom. Like the NES can't really natively do that sort of thing. So that is where a lot of the issue comes from. And scrolling, like different pieces of the screen scrolling in a different direction. If you think when you choose a boss in Mega Man 3, from the stage select, the top and bottom third of the screen scrolls to the right and the middle scrolls to the left.
Yes, I remember that.
Effect is what is causing that graphical error in the lower right screen, as well as graphical errors on the menu itself. I always thought that was because of just cartridge.
Wow.
Like, the cartridge wasn't making good content.
Like a memory problem.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, as a kid you think you're doing something wrong with the game, or your game is damaged.
Yeah, I just thought the cartridge wasn't like plugged in far enough. But no, it's actually an error with the code. So anyway, I love that. And thinking of all the other NES games, like early or mid-level certain developers, but yeah, Super Nintendo is so stable. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty rock solid.
Hard as a rock, you might say.
Hard as a rock. I'm glad you did it.
Hard as a rock.
Yeah. But yeah. Love it.
Fuck yeah. Are you, how's Dark Cloud 2 going?
It's going. Upgrade to Trumpet Gun level 10. I'm just working on building up ultimate weapons still. I was telling Angela that I posted something. I posted on Reddit to try and see if anyone knows about this glitch that I've been experiencing, or that I experienced in Dark Cloud 2, if there's any recovery from it. It's not a big deal, but it was annoying. There's like a chest despawn that happens. So,
Did people say anything?
one person commented, but they didn't quite know what I was after. But,
You're looking for life after love.
I am. Indeed. Yeah.
Yes, babe.
Oh yeah.
So, Stephen,
Uh-huh.
4 years ago today, we blessed the Upstate House with Goofy Evanescence.
Oh God! Wow.
Yeah, it came up on my memories. I was like,
Good
this was cursed.
Indeed.
I was already drunk.
Wow. Good times.
Were they though? Or were my ears raped?
I thought it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
Sal was laughing so hard.
Salvatore.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I took a little nap earlier. It felt good.
I envy you. Not that I can. I meant in the sense of I envy that naps help you. Naps, no matter what. I told you before what duration. I feel like shit afterwards.
Right.
It's biological. When you wake up from deep sleep, everything's still rebooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
It can be uncomfortable.
20 minutes or 2 hours. I'm just I feel worse than when I went to bed.
20-minute nap. Sometimes it's enough to snap me into a give me a little bit of a power boost, but I do find that can be not super helpful. But
if I'm really tired, during my lunch break, I'll just put my head down on my desk at work, and by the time the break is over, I'm feeling so much better.
Yeah.
Just having your eyes closed for a while.
Yeah. Some 2-hour naps, those really refresh me a lot.
Why stop at 2? You go to 4.
Yeah. Then it starts getting really ruined and weird. My day is what?
You what?
The only times I would do that is maybe if I was sick, if I had a really bad sunburn or some other physical ailment.
You have to be ready to sacrifice your day.
Yeah. Sometimes when I would
and you'll stay up that night too.
When I would do flea marketing days, sometimes I'd come home and I'd rest for a couple of, I'd take a shower, which would be nice, because being in the disgusting city all day. And that would feel good.
Jesus Christ. What? God damn it. You said you're both busy Sunday, right?
Yeah. Alright, well, let's just take it. Fuck it. It's not gonna get better than this.
I'll watch maybe some GQ on Sunday too.
Yeah.
Say hi to Hannah for me.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
I would still like to think, just if you were doing it.
I just want to tell Runner Guy, we will reveal the mystery of your attacker.
We will, for sure.
Yeah, no, we'll reveal the identity of
Yes.
your attacker.
Yes.
May the force be with you.
Andrew, remember when we did an escape room for one of my birthdays?
I remember that.
It came up. Someone, one of my former coworkers, his fiance wanted to follow me on Instagram, so she's like, looking for some.
There's a Beyonce escape room?
No, I said on my birthday. On my birthday, one of the things I want to do is do an escape room.
I know. I think you said Beyonce, but I heard Beyonce escape
Oh,
room.
one of my former coworkers, his fiance.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Let's make a Beyonce themed escape room. Ugh.
Sounds like torture.
It's a torture. It doubles as a torture chamber.
I've seen those like horror themed ones. Those are nuts.
Did you guys successfully escape?
We did escape.
You were the most jank way possible. Now that I remember that. We were figuring out the puzzles. We were figuring out the puzzles. And then we came to the lock puzzle, and we couldn't figure it out, and I just like dropped it or slammed it on the floor, and that unlocked the key for us.
Now,
oh yeah, you bumped it and it unlocked.
Yeah,
or
something like that.
My pathetic cock.
We didn't actually open it.
Legit, but it worked. We managed to escape. We couldn't figure out the stupid lock puzzle up there.
Steve, did you say something about lock?
I said
cocks?
it unlocked my pathetic cock. I could not. It's a rattle in my brain now.
Is that a different type of escape room where you have to
find
the key to your
You have to be a good dog and eat out of your dog bowl, and then Master will unlock.
Fuck! God, I suck today,
Oh,
man.
no.
Focus. Angel, do you have a yellow N64 controller?
No.
Whose house is this?
Whose house?
Maybe I did once.
I see like a picture of like we're drinking whiskey. I think that's Jason, and there's an N64 in the back with the yellow controller. Like who's?
Is it the basement? That should be pretty recognizable.
It's kind of like a snapshot of it. I see an Insignia TV with a Wii motion bar in front of it.
Insignia? No. Well, maybe I brought the controller? I don't know. Are we at your house?
No, this is like a white folding table that looks like one of the ones you used to have. So I'm like, huh.
Yeah, we're probably in the basement, dude.
Yeah, but I see that N64, so it's like, what is that?
Or is it the bachelor part, dance bachelor party?
Nah, because it's 2016. I don't know.
Send it to me, I'll tell you.
It's one of my old Instagram posts.
Predates my era.
We have to date those BS before
Because it was
Steve.
BS before you met me. Definitely.
But people still, I don't know, I remember going to college and hearing what DCE was for the first time. Like, what the fuck is this? And why this was something about it.
Hearing what?
Before Common Era.
I know.
Shit makes no sense.
Well, they wanted to.
Is that what you're talking about?
No, well, the transition from BC to BCE was a lot of politics. They wanted to call it, I guess.
AD? Like,
No, not onto AD, on BCE and BC. Because we used to just say BC and now we say BCE for everything.
I didn't. Yeah, I see BCE, but I don't even really know why.
Because they just wanted to remove the Christianity. That's all. Make it more like.
Well, that sounds silly.
Right.
Say Christ is Lord.
Which AD is like still kind of. Just kind of weird.
I mean, okay. Let's say that I understood. Well, I understand why people are doing that. Obviously, they want to like take like the Christian focus out of it or whatever. However, it is historically accurate to say that like whether or not you believe in whatever the Christianity had a massive impact on the world at that point in a calendar. Like, so it's kind of like taking just a historical like movement out of the reference, which doesn't really make any sense. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, a lot of this is based on some old shit. It's like AD and Ante-D.
Anno Domini.
Right. So.
Oh, isn't Anno Domini?
Yeah. I pronounce it Domini. But.
Yeah, not Domine. Domini.
Well, yeah. Latin or whatever. I've heard it say Anno Domini. But I never took Latin, so I don't really know.
Yeah, Latin's
I say Domini.
Dominique.
And then again, it was like the less traditional. Oh yeah, that's right. I put your ass.
Suddenly got really tired.
Yeah. I was drinking a Snapple peach tea and I'm sure it has caffeine, so I'm a little wired up.
I was yawning. I don't know if he's making reference to that or not.
Yawn.
The giant snake you fight in Resident Evil 1, his name is Yawn. Get it? Because he opens his mouth.
Oh,
I actually never thought about that.
It's like he's yawning.
Is that why it's called yawn? Or weird?
Yeah, I mean, that's the obvious.
I really didn't know. I just.
He's got a big mouth. Giant
I guess
snake.
that's what they're calling him. I didn't know it was because his mouth is large.
What is the jankiest game that we've ever played, like in general, that we don't go back to?
Period.
There's gotta be a ton. We've played so many bad games.
If we're gonna go by generation, NES, it would be Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure.
Oh my god, yeah.
The game is like pretty much
Unplayable.
broken.
Hey, what about Terminator?
Oh my
Terminator
god.
is also broken and unplayable.
Horrible.
You replay. Actually, does that take your most jank game title, or is that not count just because you're trying to do it for speedrunning?
No, it's pretty fucking jank.
No, I know, but like, it's technically a jank game you always go back to, but it's not because you love it. It's because you were a speedrunner.
Oh yeah, not because I love
I don't know
it.
if it fits into that category. That's up to you to say.
Well, I guess I kind of do love it in a way.
But that, I don't know, take your fucking pick. How many bad games have you played before?
A lot.
I would even consider Mega Man 9 and 10 to be bad games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nightmare.
Yeah, really annoying game level design.
I've seen you play Superman 64, and I've seen you play Batman Beyond on N64, which are both very bad games.
I haven't been that frustrated with a game in recent times until we played Mega Man 9 and 10. Those really pushed me to my limit of frustration.
Because they're so fucking long. Every level was an arduous fucking thing.
Yeah, really unfair. I mean, we did it, thank God, but it was just fucked.
Did you phase into the wall? I thought you phased into the wall. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I thought I did too, for a second.
I don't know. Wheel of Fortune on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. Well, even on the Wii, like those games are not optimized. THQ made those games and they crawl. The frame rate is just like abysmal, and it's like, what are they even doing? They're not even doing anything that really fancy.
I
They
know.
could have just. I think what's happening.
It's a waste of time.
I think what's happening is that they're using kind of like a full motion video effect, but with your custom knees rendered on top of it. I think. I don't know. It might not be like. It doesn't play in a sense that looks.
Is it that sophisticated?
Right. It doesn't look. The only reason why I feel like it's like a pre-rendered sort of thing happening is that your knees like scale really strangely in those scenes. And I remember from Final Fantasy, like 8, there are pre-rendered movies playing, but you're capable of moving your characters during them, which are 3D, and naturally the frame rate is just like.
Well, the character designs are also terrible in this.
Well, they're kind of low poly, but anyway, like it's just the same frame rate. Looks like it's doing that. So I think it's like scaling your custom knees while playing them on top of another scene, which is too much evidently for it to handle. I don't know, it's bad. It'd be bad. Some of the most jank games, I mean, Dark Cloud 1 recently that I played was really, really jank. Star Wars Dark Forces was pretty jank. They're not bad though, not like they're not bad. Yeah, not unplayable by any means.
If you play Dark Forces on PC, you might enjoy it a lot better.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I should say, like, PlayStation 1 version of Dark Forces, really, really jank. Ugh, fuck. The frame rate, the like scaling, the perspective. I was shooting at stormtroopers in the background. I kid you not, they were 2 white pixels on top of each other, and I could tell when I killed it. I became one with the game. Oh God. That was
Look,
great.
I remember playing that game as a child. I still have it. What the fuck is this?
I think fondly of it. It was very ambitious. The PlayStation port is one of the worst ports, or is the worst port.
I remember being disappointed in that game in Dune 2000 on PS1 as well.
Oh yeah, they thought. I mean, the PlayStation just could not handle PC games, like ones that were made for PC. Maybe there are examples of where it could, but that was not one of them.
Well, I mean, we got StarCraft on N64, which is shocking.
Well, and that's a bad port, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Do you own that?
I don't.
I don't either.
I should see if anyone's ever ported Brood War to N64 to like continue the game. Speaking of PC games that ended up on console, I watched some of the AVGN City video. Some of it.
Oh yeah. What was your take?
I haven't finished it. It's alright.
Yeah.
It's not one of those games I want to watch in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the Smiths games, it's not like one of them.
Right.
It's I don't know. It's like when you finally, I don't know. There are certain games I want him to always review. Like I've always wanted to. Like he did. Like it's like when he did Final Fantasy VI for the first time, or Earthbound. Like those are games
Right.
everybody was like waiting for, and then we finally got them. You're like, this is okay, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I also don't exactly know what kind of, I guess, well he can like pull from this point. Unless he starts doing like bad PS3 games that just like kind of like little offshoots. Like he's reviewed Sonic 06 in the past, but like I mean like now focusing on bad PS3 games.
Right. Well, what's kind of sad, I mean, is like, well, you can definitely, or rather, he could definitely cover games. Like, I thought the Earthbound episode, from what I recall, was kind of cool because I think, like, he had, or, well, I don't even know, honestly, if he's writing these or really articulating his own experiences anymore. But, I thought the Earthbound episode was interesting because, like, he could talk to, like, from, you know, having seen it before and wondered what it was, and then like diving into it and realizing that it's like it's good. But yeah, I don't know. Anything else? You know, I don't know if he really has the authentic experience having played it.
I don't know when the last time the dude wrote a script for his own episode.
I know.
Probably never. I think Mike did everything.
Yeah. I think so as well. But at least it spoke to someone's authentic experience, like playing those games. But when the Slobs were writing it, it was just like the Slobs or whomever. It's like those people just, it was so surface level. Yeah, there's
Yeah, the Slobs.
Oh, Slobs. Okay, no, I keep hearing Slavs, like SLAVS instead of SLOBS. And I'm like, what the hell? What Slavs are we talking about?
No, not the ethnic Slavs, but the Slobs.
Slavic people wrote those episodes. They're like, we are going to write about stupid games.
This is my wife. Borat was a cultural reset.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, the outcry when that movie came out.
Wow, I can't believe I got that.
Remind you that.
By the way, sorry, I just wanted to let everyone know that I had the best Dark World, I think, ever.
Oh.
I was blazing through it. Got a nice gold. That's it.
That is awesome. I love that. I love that for you.
I love that for me.
Did it make you as hard as a rock?
A little bit. But you know, the joy is so fleeting and temporary. Such is life.
Kind of like Post-Nut Clarity.
Yeah, it's like I got super happy, but then I remembered, you know, I have like another 40 minutes to go.
Cool mountain.
Yeah.
But how cool, honestly, is this mountain?
Ice cold.
He's as cold as ice.
Ah.
Shout out to Anne.
Ah. Ah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Remember that was everywhere?
Oh god, the worst. That's probably one of the most annoying commercials of all time. What takes the cake, I think, for the most annoying commercial ever is 1877 Cars for Kids. That one is evil. But it's a New York City anomaly, so it's not like nationwide, I don't think.
Also, isn't it like terrible? Like, aren't they like a really bad organization?
Probably. How can it not be with that jingle? Literally, how could it not be evil?
How could it not be?
Yeah.
There's 0% chance it's actually a great company.
Yeah. Oh god. That one's annoying. I remember Subway, there was a Subway $5. It was like
$5 foot.
Yes, that one too. Insidious. Stop.
So annoying.
Yeah. Oh my god. The fact that we remember them now, I wish I didn't. But the bada ba 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 McDonald's is super annoying too. I think they retired that.
Super stupid.
I think they still use the
Yeah,
jingle, but the notes, but they don't have that like that or whatever.
How did that work? The fuck?
Oh, Big Boo's Haunt.
Alright, I'm really happy to get out of there.
The movement was it was like too fast almost. Like
yeah, it's like
it worked though.
Getting a little bit too ahead. I'm just happy to get out of BBH.
The girl downstairs is singing karaoke. I can hear her.
What's she singing?
I can't hear it that clearly. If it was silent, I would be able to tell. I don't mind though, because it's pretty quiet. She only sings like kind of at nighttime, and then she stops like when it gets a little later. And I don't hear it in my bedroom at all. When she first moved in, she had a subwoofer, and I could hear it horribly. It was awful. No. But she got the message from me, like stomping on the floor really loud. And she never used it again. And I don't use mine actually either for the same reason. Be conscientious. Unlike Alan's neighbors, unfortunately.
Never mind. There's so many hidden star pieces. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
This is one of those games where I can forgive there being no voice acting just because there's so much charm.
Oh, you're playing Paper Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hear
the
the
writing. It's still funny. I'm sorry, what?
I hear the little like voice. Yeah, Paper Mario, even like the bad entries, has always had really good dialogue. The localizers do like an amazing job with it. It's like, I mean, it's cringe to say that it's underappreciated because like everything has been dissected a ton now, but like it is really good. And it's sad that I don't need voice acting in those games, but they don't have original characters anymore, as you know. That's one of like the weirdest things. There's rumors that like Miyamoto mandated that like there can't be original characters.
It's not a rumor. I think it's proven now. Actually,
I don't know. I suspect it's because we talked about this before, but I suspect because they don't want another like Geno and Mallow situation where like everyone has all this like reverence for characters in the Mario universe that Miyamoto has not created.
Right. Or that they have to like. I also think isn't it because they don't want to have an obligation to bring characters back that aren't the mainstays?
I mean, maybe there's
outside of Rosalina.
I mean, there's probably multiple reasons why they don't want, but I think that those make sense as to why not. But it's too bad because like some of those side characters are pretty cool. Or
Yeah,
it's bring
I'm even excited for the return of the Mario Luigi series, which I don't think did I send you guys the picture? I haven't sent you guys shit. They showed off the box art for it now, for the new Mario Luigi game.
That's cool.
The Brothership? Yeah. So, where's the picture? The box art looks cool. So, you know the island they have at the end of the trailer?
Yeah.
It's literally a ship.
Oh, yeah, Brothership.
So I guess it's like a mobile island.
Wow, hey, there's a run cooking. There's an urn. Angelo and the Fire Sea.
Hassle in my ass.
That is a hassle indeed.
Shoot, excuse me. Sorry. Celebrating Pride Night at City Field. How they changed the logo and written next to the Pride and Trans flag.
Wow, yeah, this is cool cover art. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was trying to figure out what the hell is in the back a couple days ago. I didn't see it. But yeah, that's the ship. So I guess that's the Brothership, whatever the hell.
They said it was a seafaring adventure, and then they didn't really show anything that was too like sea-like.
Right.
But I figured they would.
I like the special moves from the trailer. It looks good. I will play it. You know.
Yeah. I wonder who developed it.
Don't we know already?
No, actually, something that I hear mentioned a lot on this podcast is Nintendo, more recently than ever, has been very quiet about like second-party developers for them. Like,
right.
The Princess Peach Showtime game was developed by Goodfeel, but they didn't. No one from Nintendo would say until
The release.
Yeah, until the end credits rolled when people actually like got the game, and it's because I think
Probably leaks. I mean, they just discovered that all the leaks before the Nintendo Directs were because of they had a back end on the eShop people got into because they could see the announcements that they're now fixing.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Well, the name of the leaker. They were very accurate, and then they found out they had a back end into the eShop, just into Nintendo servers to like see before the announcements on the Direct, like what they were listing.
Right. This wasn't relating to leaking though. I think Nintendo just doesn't want studios to get. It's not like a negative thing. I think people think of it that way, but I think they just want the emphasis to be on the games and that like the quality of the games and that they came from just Nintendo in general. They don't want there to be like oh, this is another Goodfield game or this is Monolith Soft or this
Yeah,
is
but
whatever.
there's a pedigree involved with that though. Like you knew you're gonna get good, fast, action-paced games with Platinum.
Yes,
Example.
but I think correct. But why do you know that? Because you know what studio developed it. I think what they want is that they just associate the brand with good games, and then they cultivate like studios within that.
I guess, but that's disingenuous in my eyes because you're just a publisher at that point. You have no. I mean, you may shell the money, but you're not exactly making the game. You know.
True. Well, yes and no. I mean, they do have people who like oversee these games, like, and the companies. Like, so Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is a good example. So it's developed by a Canadian company, and they work really, really closely with Nintendo, like Miyamoto himself, on the game. And you know, same thing like Mercury Steam with Metroid and
Right.
Retro Studios.
I think it's the same thing with like Ubisoft with the Rabbids game, crossover.
Yeah, they work really closely with Nintendo as well. So like Nintendo's not just the publisher necessarily. Sometimes they just are. Like Endless Ocean, I think, is an example. Like they farmed that out.
But you know what I mean, though. I mean, they're obviously going to give them creative. They're going to not give them full creative control, and they have to consult or maybe give the final say.
Yeah.
But I don't think Nintendo is coming in with all the original ideas for like the story and dialogue and shit, and then just like make it. I think
no, not right. Yeah, the studio, right?
Like, you know, like this one. I think the only thing we know is it's confirmed not to be developed by Alpha Dream. So
they're gone. But you know, yeah, there's reasons why I think they do it, and I think it makes sense for them.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't. I just think it's shitty. That makes sense.
I don't know. I don't. Well, think of it this way too. Like Sony and Microsoft, like you know, they're big developers that they've like gobbled up, have so much like fanfare around their games that it pulls focus away from the games themselves. So,
I agree, but at the same time, they also market that stuff. It's like when Microsoft bought all those good studios a couple years back.
Right.
They used it as a selling point to invest in Microsoft, you know?
Yeah.
Because like, look at all the studios we bought with good pedigree. And
it's just a different strategy. I know. I see the value in both. But.
It bothers me. It like rubs me the wrong way. It's just like give credit where credit is due properly. You know? Here's our IP. The studios did a fantastic job with it. They should be praised, you know? Which they kind of did with Ubisoft. Ubisoft was considered like they handled the Mario IP very well when they made the first Rabbids.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was watching Angela with the Manta Ray.
Manta.
Still cursed. This comes out in September, doesn't it?
The Mario and Luigi.
I think so.
Alright, we made it upstairs.
Yeah.
Not a huge deficit.
Yeah.
Yes. Autism.
I should go downstairs and sing a number. Be like, hey, can I sing GoldenEye by Tina Turner? Right. Upgrade to 3,000. Okay. Wow, gold split.
Good job.
Thank you.
Fire. Fire. Press the elevator. Hurry up.
Hurry up.
Alright, it's good wet dry world too so far.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it. Dry world. Oh, motherfucker. Garbage problem. Alright. I'm going to take a break from this. That's
So shite.
yeah. Not a major issue. I went to the thrift yesterday on Steinway Street, and I found a Final Fantasy 15 strategy guide. I think I told you, Angela. Collector's edition. It's pretty nice, actually.
Oh, that's nice. The bromance Final Fantasy.
Kidding me?
Yeah. Yep.
Man, get the King edition, something edition of that game.
Royal edition.
Royal edition. I never opened it.
There's a few different editions.
Well, yeah, because the game release is an unfinished mess. They
Love that.
released like 1,000,001 DLCs. The game will forever be unfinished because they never put out the last DLC. This is like when Square Enix was having its financial turmoil.
Damn it.
What game they never put out?
Like Final Fantasy 15 was supposed to have more DLC. They never put it out. This is like when all the financial troubles of like Square came out.
Yeah.
Those years ago. And then like 14 got good and saved them a bit. It was weird. Like, I mean, look what they produced fucking Final Fantasy 13, thinking to do like this grandiose fucking game out the ass. And then we're gonna do like, what was it called? 13 verses, and then it just becoming 15. There's a lot of unfinished stuff.
Yeah.
Parts.
Yeah. Oh, Angela, almost perfect movement on that star. Kind of huge. That's such awesome movement too. The itty bitty secrets.
Thank you. Yeah, the secrets is it's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, nice. Just do that jump.
I'm a chuckster.
Oh my god, it's tiny painting.
Oh. Well, the big jump to get the Toad Star. I'm a chuckster.
I'm a fuckster.
I'm a fuckster.
I'm a sinner.
I'm a fuckster. Oh my god. What if the chuckster said that?
Oh.
Kick your way to the top. Oh, no. I saw it unfold.
Did the easy one.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. At least I didn't fall all the way down.
Say, no. That movement is like so punishing.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I'd like to solve the puzzle, please, Pat. Breathtaking view from the top. Or from the ledge? What was it? From the ledge.
Did they figure out who the new host is going to be?
Should be me.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's me, actually.
It's a me, Steven.
Can you imagine? Oh, I would love that gig. Except I'd have to move to LA. Well, you know what I'd say to them? You gotta come to me in New York.
You wanna move to LA?
Makes sense.
No.
For millions of dollars.
You know, money can't buy close friends and family.
It can buy the travel means to visit your close friends and family.
I don't like flying.
Okay.
That's true, but I mean, I also like to just walk 20 minutes to see my good friend. Or walk 8 minutes to see my other one.
Wow. Yeah, sorry, Steven. I'm more than like a 5-hour walk.
You're more than darkness in the depths.
Oh shit, you're going with Jerry tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Have fun.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited. Should be an interesting new experience.
Yeah.
Wow, gold split on Tall Tall Mountain. Like that.
It should have been a much bigger goal. 3 seconds. Fucking pathetic. That level needs so much work.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a great TTM.
I know.
But it's coming.
It is, yeah.
What's TTM supposed to stand for again?
Tall Tall Mountain.
Tall
Mountain.
Mountain. It's pronounced mountain. Say it correctly. Yeah, I fucked up with like the wind, uplift, the updraft.
Yeah.
And of course falling down earlier. We're getting there.
Definitely.
All the time save will be in TikTok clock. There's so many horrible. There's such a big disaster in that level every time.
TikTok.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I never landed on top of that box before.
The first time for everything.
Should have saved more time than that. It's fine.
When it comes to speedrunning or marathon luck, there really is a first time for everything.
Am I missing a star?
You have 58. You need 58. You have 51.
Oh, I got that one. I got that one. I'm missing a star.
You are.
I didn't get the lonely mushroom.
Oh no.
No.
Oh my god. I'm missing a star.
Oh my god, I didn't notice it either. Yeah, box jump.
TTM is not a gold, man.
Yep. That makes sense.
Just get it.
Cool. You finished No Man's Land though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back there. Thanks, Cliff. Well, there is a first time for everything.
Holy
That's
shit.
the first time that happened, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that just means you'll never forget it now. It is.
Oh my.
It is forgettable, honestly, because the hard movement, and then it's kind of like the freebie at the end.
Yeah, I was so excited after I did the red coins. I was like ready to like get out, but I wasn't done yet. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, when was the first time you ever played this game?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably back when it first came out with my friend at a sleepover.
You have fun.
Oh yeah. Not of this game necessarily. I mean, he had Ocarina of Time too. I thought that was like so incredibly cool. That really like lit up my imagination. But I mostly from that time remember like Mario Kart 64 and GoldenEye and Mario Party, the couch co-op games.
Right.
Because, you know, the group of us, the four of us guys, you know, we couldn't really play Mario 64 together, so we never played it. But yeah, that was probably the first time, but the first time I ever like went through it and beat it was 2 months ago. And Angela knows my pain. So talking about it a lot, like oh my god, this fucking level. But yeah. And Alan, you never played through it, right?
What? You mean like by myself? Like I didn't grow up with 64, so.
No, I know.
I played
but even, like, on virtual console. You never like.
No. I Jake and I, when we were kids, played this. I would go to his house to play N64 when we were younger.
Right, but I mean, never played like every single level. All that,
like
or every single star.
Yeah, we've gone to the whole game, but not like I didn't like set myself. We would pass controllers and do dumb shit like that. Yeah. This is also going back like 20 years now, you know, or more shit. Which reminds me, I have to give that fucker's PS5 back still.
Wow, that run actually had potential for me.
I know.
What a interesting way to throw it out. I was like, wait, why do I have 51? I should have 52. What the fuck?
I know.
And then I'm looking around Snowman's Land. I'm like, did I forget? No, I got all the Snowman's Land levels.
Yeah.
I got all the stars here.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Mamma mia!
Oh god. Straight in the bin.
Straight in the bin.
I think my least favorite.
All right, so we're finally back.
Yeah, back on pace. Maybe not so much pace, but back in the order of things.
Yes.
My least favorite level, I think we talked about this before too, but Tower of the Winged Cap is pretty bad. I also really don't like the Invis Cap level, like outside the castle.
All the cap stages are rough.
That Invis Cap level is really annoying because of the rotating platforms at the end. They're so fucked. I remember just because they turn over at the top of them. They don't like invert. They don't invert or whatever, like a Ferris wheel. That level sucks. Easy Maze Cave was annoying too.
The map that's not
right.
helpful.
I actually really don't mind Rainbow Ride just because I feel like I'm used to this style of Mario level. Like, it's very Galaxy-esque.
Oh yeah.
Obstacle coursey.
I'm loving it.
Oh god. Cruiser crossing the rainbow. Wahoo.
Wow, that's been happening.
Ah, dang. Triple jump. Triple trouble.
Again! Oh my god. So much for getting a good time.
I mean, at least the run was dead. It would have sucked.
I know, but I wanted at least a gold rainbow ride, maybe. What is this angle, man?
Angelo. Angela, has anyone ever mispronounced your name, like, really egregiously?
Really egregiously?
Like Angelo.
No, they just see it and they say Andrew sometimes.
That's weird.
You don't even have a D in your name.
There's no W either.
Like, it's like, what?
I just knew there'd be something fucked up there. I just knew. Wow.
You know it to be true.
Alan, you probably get ALLEN, right?
I get everything under the book. I get ELLEN, ALLEN, ALEN,
ELON.
I've been Like they've said Alon, they've even done fucking
Alon Akbar.
And that's not even like my last name, but that nightmarish experience.
Oh, Buchanan.
I've gotten Bushishishin, I've gotten Buchanan, I've gotten Bukhahin. Like somehow I have Clem in my last name for some reason, just because I have that ch.
I like the glottal sound. Bukha.
Bukha. What else? I don't know.
I think I like Buchanan. I would use that as my alias. ALLEN Buchanan.
Sure. My white name.
It is your white name. I mean, President James Buchanan.
Who was
You're a
actually
descendant.
as one of the worst presidents in American history ever.
You could say you're a descendant.
He's terrible. No thanks. I'd rather not.
Millard
I don't
Fillmore.
want to hear about any of that. All I see on my feed today is like snippets from last night, and then one of the fucking old fuckers at a rally right afterwards. Just like, oh, this is all I'm going to see until November.
Yeah. Let's go, TikTok clock.
TikTok clock.
I get Ross a lot because our email is like Ross, Steven, and so people read it. They don't. I don't know what happens there. I feel like I always like am aware of looking at someone's last name first, and or whatever it is, and realizing the order. But I have two first names, I guess. As names.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
So I do get it a lot at work, and sometimes people verbally will be like, "Hi, Ross," even though it says in like literally my little like lower left, it's like Stephen Ross. I'm like,
Can I start calling you Ross?
I don't like calling people by their last name.
I do it for very few people, like you like Kingsley, for example.
Right.
But I mean, I also have a long history. Or Landy. You met Landy now, finally.
Yeah. I don't know. I find it weird because it's almost like referring to them by like their family versus like them as an individual. I just find it strange.
I forget how it started. I think what the thing was, there's so many Daniels that I just ended up calling Kingsley, and there's so many James I just ended up calling Landy, James Landy.
That makes sense, yeah.
Just easier. Plus, they don't hate their last names. So
yeah. I don't
plus,
hate my
everyone
last
calls Danny Father Kingsley, so he's used to being called by his last name all the time.
Right. I'm fortunate that I have like three names say it all. That pretty much any white person is not going to have any struggle with.
To be fair, I still mispronounce Angela's last name because Shirley sounds cool.
You need to deprogram from the cult of mispronunciation.
I don't know. I feel like Shirley sounds cooler than Chiarelli. Or something.
Well, one of them is made up, and the other one. When I first met Angelo, I noticed that Jason. I think Jason is the one that called because he was referring to his parents, and I said to Angelo, I was like, "Isn't your last name Chiarelli?"
Yeah, he says Shirley. But
my parents don't mind at all.
And his mom.
They're not really like
hates
that.
me, so that goes without saying. No matter what. I still have Sal as the wrong name in my phone since like the inception, since like 2010, 2009.
Like misspelling?
No, I have Sal as Salvatore Domenico in my phone, even though his last name is middle name. But it's just because like when he still had socials, that's actually that's the last name he would use.
Oh yeah. So. Very rarely people will ask me like Steven with a PH. I feel like that's less common than ever.
I can't believe it. Oh my god.
What happened? I'm at 53 minutes. I don't know what happened.
The TikTok clock is looking good.
I can't believe that fucking
no,
happened.
I just saw it.
I can't fucking believe it.
Did you ground pound too? Like,
I ground pounded too early, but it's like by a hair. By a fucking hair.
Here we go.
Still a good TikTok clock though, really. Yeah,
Yeah,
gold.
it's still a gold
Yeah,
score.
it was actually no deaths, didn't fall.
What is it, like 2 seconds?
It's totally wasted here.
Yeah. But that's fine though. I mean, you made it to it and had a good one, so that's definitely.
Whatever.
I have a friend named Elisa, but she spells her name Eliza because it's like she's half Dominican and it's like a Hispanic way of.
Lisa. So like, Lisa instead of saying like Eliza.
So people say Eliza, Eliza, but in Spanish, S is just, or a Z is an S now.
Okay.
There is no buzzing. And she has a hyphenated, like, really long last name, and it's Espinosa dash Thomas. And what's funny is her husband's last name is Sosa, and when they got married, I was like, Elisa, are you gonna change your last name to Elisa Espinosa Sosa? Just drop the Thomas. I was like, this is so confusing. We laughed so much. Oh god.
I still don't get
Espinosa
no, it's a
Sosa.
cultural thing.
What?
It makes a lot of things difficult in my field, trust me.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, it's different. And they take on, like, their maiden name.
No, I know, but as far as like confirmation or whatever, it makes things
Oh, yeah.
Extremely difficult.
Yeah.
I'm at 55 minutes out. Oh, I see.
Andrew Joseph Collins. That could be your white person name.
This extra white person.
I'm already white.
Yeah, but you're like tanned white. You need to be like whiter. You need to be like milk white.
Milk Lily White, like me.
Right now, you're like almond milk white, but when you do like
Oh my god. Andrew Joseph Collins.
Oh god.
I like having
What?
aliases. They're fun.
aliases, I mean,
Like similar names to what are actually.
I mean, I don't know. I've had nicknames, but I guess
Right.
nothing good.
GG's, the run is over.
Yeah.
Pieces
Jeez.
paved with kingdom saved, you might say.
Nah.
Pieces paved with kingdom saved. Hooray for
Look at
Mario.
all
what
that.
poetry?
Look at all that purple
Maya-
poop in the background. Jesus.
Maya Angelou came up with that one for Miyamoto.
My-
There's a misspelling, right? In that ending.
Pieces paved with kingdom saved. I don't. Maybe there's missing punctuation or something weird. Not sure.
I'm looking at it right now. Pieces paved with kingdom saved. Hurrah to Mario, our only hero. This ends your trip of a long
Yes.
friendship.
Oh god.
No.
Oh my god. So bad.
I like how we're paving the streets with peace.
The power of the stars is restored to the castle.
and they're trying to go for this rhyming
Right.
scheme, which is really funny.
And it's
It's pretty cheesy.
Although Mario and Hero don't really rhyme
They
that
don't.
well.
special for you.
And rhyming trip with friendship is definitely stretching it.
Yeah, the syllable mismatch is hard to reconcile.
Listen, everyone.
What about the last lines? The last rhyme is, this ends your trip of a long friendship. Our friendship is over? We
Right.
like what is this what is this referring
It
to?
seems so like a foreign culture.
It's AI
It's-
generated.
It's Japanese people trying to make like a cute rhyme that they think makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried.
Yeah.
It's that notion of like we're all friends, friends of your
Yeah,
friends were playing.
we're all friends at the end of
Right.
the day. Let me take a quick 5-10
Yeah.
minute break. Um, then I'll get some
Yeah,
phone
yeah.
again.
Oh, my brother's calling me. I will be right back too.
Thank you so much for to playing my game.
I'm back.
So,
Alan, is that your game audio playing?
what's up?
Is that your game audio?
Oh yeah, you can hear him. Sorry.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you.
I have been rehydrated.
Princess Toadstool.
How we do that?
Peach.
Hydro homies. That's right. I'm sorry, Alan. I still hear your game audio.
Oh, okay.
It's coming up. It's coming up on the stream.
Okay. Maybe I don't know. It's because I don't know how loud it is myself.
Here we go. Here we go.
In celebration of the 20th anniversary of Spider-Man 2, Sony is making a Danny Elfman win. Huh. You know, I forget who did the soundtrack for that movie. Angela?
Hang on.
No. I lost the audio.
Something about Spider-Man 2 soundtrack, the Tobey Spider-Man 2.
Right. It's 20th anniversary of Spider-Man 2, so Sony's releasing a vinyl of the soundtrack. What I was saying is I didn't know Danny Elfman did the score for that movie.
Yeah, I didn't either.
It's like classic.
It's a very good score.
Elfman is up there, man. I like Hans Zimmer and shit. The greats.
Here we go.
Although the popular thing now is to like shit on people like Peter Jackson. I don't know.
Here we go! Go! Here we go! Go! Here we go! Go! Here we go!
Almost a gold. Here we go! Here we go! Oh, it's scary.
Here we go!
Sorry, I'm back.
Is that you, Alan?
Yeah, I said I'm back.
Okay.
I see things are going well in Cool Mountain.
Yeah, they're going alright.
I don't know what it is, but for some reason the colors on the stage always like bother me, you know?
Yeah, they're pretty creepy.
No, they remind me of like a level 40 Wings. I don't know if you've ever played that.
It's a weird level.
Same generation.
Did you know that Big Boo's Haunt is the only main course to have its own unique music? Fun
I
fact.
actually didn't realize that. That's the only one?
It has a special spooky theme. Only plays in that level.
That is weird. Well, huh. So I guess
Every other stage shares their music with at least another main stage. At least.
I see what you mean now. Okay. Well, let's say, don't the Bowser fights have their own music too? Technically.
Nope. Same music. All three Bowser courses recycle the musical theme. You don't really notice when you're playing, right?
No, not really. Tony Hawk stage. Hey, Angela, do an ollie.
Do an ollie on the shell? That's a really fast pyramid star.
Very good. For some reason, you see this stage like appear online, like snippets of it. I remember that.
This is pretty notorious, especially with Klepto, the bird.
Giant. Oh, it looks so out of place.
What looks out of place?
The giant eyeball on the stage.
Oh yeah.
Like everything else is still at least somewhat cartoony, you know?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, that eyeball reminds me of the eyeball from fucking Mario Party. Now that I think about it. On one of the spooky stages.
Horrorland.
I think so. I wonder if the new Mario Party is gonna be good.
Did the same mistake twice in a row, man. Damn it. That sucks.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Or the boats.
Oh my god, I knew that would happen eventually.
I haven't seen it yet.
You'll see it. Missing the red coin. Because I turned way too early because I thought I would grab it.
Right.
But the hitbox did not extend that far. What a shame. I always love that in Kitchen Nightmares. Gordon's just like talking to the cameras. What a shame.
He's like outside disappointed, doing like a camera thing.
Yeah, he's always like outside, hiding.
Like, they don't know what I'm gonna say about them here.
The manager has no idea what's going on. What a shame.
Oh man, that man blew up.
Fuck. Yep.
What a shame. You do have a good, good Gordon Ramsay impression. You should definitely like use him for help. Where is the lamb sauce?
Damn, we were supposed to save time here.
Well,
Not lose all of it.
I don't know what LOL is. Lava something.
I died trying to do the lava boost. I did on the second attempt. What a shame. The manager has no idea what's going on. The servers are careless. What a shame. These business owners always have like fucking like $2 million loan or something crazy.
Insane, yeah.
They're in so much
So
debt.
much like mismanagement. I remember watching one where like the guy was keeping the tips of the employees. And he thought he had a right to it.
Amy's Baking Company.
Like, what is wrong with you? Or like, I used to love Kitchen Nightmares. There was one where he asked the guys who don't speak English like what state they're in, and they say New Jersey. And it's a New York restaurant.
Of course, I missed that turn.
Ooh.
Typical.
That was me at Apex earlier. Not that I was doing like stellar either, but teammates. I don't know. There's just something about like if you see your teams in an engagement and you're just not helping, it like irritates the shit out of me.
I know. fucking god. Oh.
Me on the family computer in 2003 risking 25 to life downloading Sandstorm from on LimeWire. Fucking accurate.
Oh. It's all ogre.
So it's all ogre?
Ogre. It's all ogre.
What is that? What's the reference?
Why?
It's me, Mario.
If only we knew how bad things would get. Those LimeWire days.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
Right.
I have baked a cake for you.
It's like everything is accessible.
Peach.
Every song you can possibly think of is accessible. Except you can't really own them anymore. Just, you have to pay a subscription. We'll be paying for these songs as long as you're alive.
Hello.
Hello, I am back.
Yo.
I was just talking to my brother. Oh, there was something I was going to tell you, but now I forgot. Damn it. Maybe he'll come back. Oh, I remember. I was laughing because your stream title, "Grown Man Gets Pissed Off at Bright and Colorful Kids Game," is so funny. I didn't see that earlier. That cracks me up.
Painfully accurate.
Yeah. It's good though. It's self-referential. It's self-aware.
Well, every time I stream, I don't want to just put Mario runs.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I want to flex my comedy.
Spice it up a little.
Comedy, people.
Yeah. Comedy. I was just cleaning some stuff. I on one of my shelves, I have my Wii in box. And it was bothering me. I think I'm very mindful of the living forest, but I'm also very mindful of sun fading. None of my stuff is sun faded, but it's not just the sun that can fade stuff. It's like consistent room lighting can also do it, like fluorescent or even anything. The fact is,
no comment.
Right. I mean, the fact is, like, you know, if you're actually like displaying your games, they're never going to stay pristine. So just like make peace with that. That's fine. But I don't let any natural light into this room, really. It comes in from the bedroom, though. And I think
you'll be safe if it's just that much. If it's not
it's just.
I mean, granted, you're talking to someone whose spines are ruined on some games, including GameCube. So.
Yeah, you know, if those games are sealed, you might as well just take them out and play with them because, like, they don't have value, even sealed.
Oh, what are you talking about? The spine ones? No, they're those ones are all open. They're all from childhood.
Oh, the sun faded ones. I thought you had like collector's edition stuff that was also faded.
Oh no, all the new stuff's not sun faded. It's literally some of the GameCube spines from when I was a kid.
Oh,
which is crazy because like I would put the sun out in my old bedroom, so that's why those games stayed like in good condition. It's just when I moved in here and had no curtains for like a while.
Yeah,
that's what sun faded them.
Yeah. But I had a box, like my Wii, that's complete in the box that I bought like back in the day. I had that out on a shelf, but I should really I'm putting it into another box and putting it away. And I have like brand new and sealed like nunchuck and Wii remote and stuff, which is kind of funny, that I put with it.
Take it out and throw it at a television.
I'm tempted.
No, it's a Carl.
I know. Well, no one cares about sealed Wii stuff, but in 40 years, it'll make me a nothing heir. 100 heir. Inflation will be so high that it won't matter.
Oh god, I should have just been where we're going to do this. I mean, hopefully dead. Hopefully.
Who? Me? Hopefully dead in 40 years?
No, I meant like, well, I said technically all of us, but yes.
I hope I'm not dead. I'll still be in my 70s.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know if I'll be using the bathroom on my own and walking in my 70s, so hopefully.
That's why you need a Biz Nasty.
The Biz Nasty will become more valuable as time goes on.
Vintage Biz Nasty.
That stupid shit you're talking about.
Stupid? Excuse you?
I don't know if I appreciate shitting in a suit.
That would come in clutch, I'm sure, at some point.
Defecating in your own clothes.
Yeah, but it has...
I could see where a time or two where that can happen.
Only for an infant or an elderly person.
You don't have to defecate. It's your choice if you want to. But it's a disposable suit that just looks like a normal suit. And it's like really easy to get a style and a size that you want. And it's completely disposable, so you don't have to break the bank.
You don't have to return it.
Right. Right.
I mean, that'd be crazy if you returned it full of shit.
Fucking David's Bridal and all these places are such a scam. Get down with the biz nasty. Max Borland loves the biz nasty.
Like, with his fucking JPEG face.
What?
On Whomp's Fortress, what's his name? It always looks like it's just a JPEG face on.
The Whomp King.
Max Borland.
Max loves
the name the name I haven't heard in a long time.
Oh yeah, he loves the idea of the biz nasty. We've cracked up so much talking about it.
How is that fellow?
I think it's good. I'll ask Jerry tomorrow.
I called him.
Oh yeah.
A week ago to see how he was doing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He was
Did he
busy
pick
on his
up?
birthday. Yeah, we were talking for a little bit. He was busy on his birthday. He was telling me about it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, I texted him.
Still have to celebrate his birthday with him.
Oh god.
It's a great angle of Mario's crotch in about a few seconds.
Oh goody.
When the star spawns
Oh yeah, look at
off the
that.
slide.
Wow.
He's got his legs open and everything.
Open for business.
Imagine how awful Mario must smell. You know, that clothing, overalls, traversing all this crap, and at the end of the day, he's a plumber.
Grossly enough, someone who I guess has portrayed an IRL Mario before. What the hell's that porn guy's name? Ron Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, he dressed up as
Yeah.
Mario.
Yeah, like a few times I think. Sometimes I see like a meme like this. I'll tell my children this was Mario, and it's like him dressed as it. He came to my university. I don't know why. This was pre-allegations, of course, because I think there's allegations. Pre-allegation. He came to my university, and like it became just widespread, like knowledge that he smelled really bad. Imagine smelling like so bad that it's like really noticeable to random strangers that encounter you. That's pretty bad.
Didn't they say the same thing about what's that dude's name? He's got a face tattoo.
Mike Tyson?
He's a nerd. No, he's a nerd. He's a rapper. He's
What is wrong with my camera?
name has an M in it. I'm just drawing a blank right now.
It's me, Mario.
He wrote the Sunflower song.
I don't know that.
What is the sunflower
He was in
song?
the Spider-Man movie, the animated one.
Dear Mario, please come to
Don't know.
What?
You guys don't know who he is? Always has messy hair, face tattoo, white dude, rap, write songs, very popular.
Post
Owns
Malone?
like the one. Post Malone. There you go.
Yeah.
Mostly he
He
smells
looks like
metal.
he looks like he smells.
Always a nice guy though. No.
Yeah, so I've heard that he's nice too. He bought that rare magic card, the rare pull,
The
for like $1
one
million.
Like Jesus.
It ain't worth it. People on rare magic card.
Celebrities and then nerddom. Yeah, let's rank
Speaking of people and their magic cards, how was Jason doing?
Oh, we're not really talking to us.
Oh,
I assume okay.
are you not talking due to dramatic reasons?
I mean the bailing on the birthday thing pissed me off.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh.
It's fine. I mean, if he's in trouble or anything, that's a different story. But my knowledge is fine.
He's a flaker.
I mean, it's just. I mean, I'm not saying it takes priority. Like, if you have another birthday or an emergency or something else, obviously, sure, whatever. But it was just like I don't feel like going. No.
Yeah. It's fair. Fair to feel the way you feel.
Yeah. I don't know. At times I do feel like I'm being childish about it, but at the same time I'm like.
I don't know. I think it's only natural to sometimes feel like meh about people going up, going out, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It varies. You guys are, you specifically guys, like friend-wise, I take things a little more personal than most people. So,
yeah.
You guys, Dan, Sal, the usual group.
Yeah, you're a close friend. Yeah.
We'll say what he's doing. He called me, wanted to have dinner earlier, but I was telling him I was too shy. I was like gone. He was asking again about the 4th. I was like, no one has anything planned this year.
Who's talking about
it? Joe. Joe wanted to know what was going on for 4th of July. But I told him I don't know what's anything planned. And I asked him too. It's like he's probably just spending what's there now. This is not planned.
Yeah. Come on.
Do it.
Are you fucking kidding me? Get up there, you bitch. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's fine. I'm just like wondering what happened. I saw what just happened.
Fuck.
He's got a weird float in the second hop in midair.
It's me, Mario.
Mario?
Yeah, I saw the first fuck and then like the second fuck. I was like, that was a weird thing.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
Super Mario 64 with that weird wooden background behind the letters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely reused assets and stuff from other things for all the other games.
They
in Smash 64, is this the same character model? Or is
It's slightly modified.
It's modified.
It's slightly modified.
There's a YouTube video I think where they dissect like
yeah.
I forget what it's called, or what the channel's called, something Poly, I don't know, but they look at character models comparatively between all the games, like how many triangles they're comprised of, and they do note like the subtle differences between Smash Brothers, Mario Party, Mario 64, because Mario 64 was like early, so
right.
The latest Mario model on N64 would have to be like Mario Party 3.
Right.
Yeah, his proportions are just slightly different.
Yeah, they didn't really change too much. You know what I find interesting in this game too is the textures. Like you see even on like Baba on Battlefield here, like there's the little like rock platforms. They would just use like graphic textures, like kind of like stock photos. Like in there was that whatever other YouTube channel that found recently the background of Wet Dry World.
The skybox.
Yeah, the skybox background. Is it in Yemen?
In the Middle East.
Yeah.
Yemen, yeah.
So they modified it slightly to get rid of like the more like obvious like Islamic landmarks. Yeah, like there's like a mosque or something that's famous in the background. They like airbrushed out some of the spires, but it's that. And they realize it's from like the 90s. It's like a 90s photo. And same with the music samples too, like for obviously the Fire Temple being one, but there's other ones too that they just sampled free audio sample packs and stuff. That was the era. Like it was very PC game-ish.
Yeah, and also the whole idea behind like intellectual property was not yet
right,
formed.
especially in Japan too. That's like a whole other thing.
Yeah, a lot of shit was just fair
Yeah.
game.
also like the repurposing of things, like Mario's laugh, Bowser's laugh, and King Boo's laugh are all the same laugh. It's Mario's laugh, slowed up and sped up, respectively.
Yep.
I love that. It really does sound different, but if you listen closely to Bowser's laugh, you can hear kind of that lilting Mario laugh of Charles Martin. It's really funny. I just love that. Time capsule, you know.
Oh, blue coin. Saved me.
Okay.
That saved some time.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at, he came down floating. Okay.
Yeah, it saved a
Yeah,
little
I love
time.
that.
Just literally floated right
Yeah.
towards me. Just made a beeline.
That's awesome.
More evidence that what you're watching is actually tool assisted.
Totally. Play. What I find so amazing now is, you know, everything has to be like bespoke created for every game, and there's some things that are like just massive undertakings. Like not procedurally generated worlds, but like The Last of Us, like Last of Us 1 and 2, having worlds where every single thing is detailed by an artist. It's just so insane, the number of hours. Grand
I
Theft
know.
Auto.
Yeah, and the moment you copy paste anything, I mean, you're gonna get destroyed
Oh,
in
yeah.
media.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
it
first thing that...
happened.
What?
It's happened.
Oh,
where
yeah.
People like copy-pasted assets and they criticize for it. I mean, look at stupid. I think like 2018 Spider-Man is amazing visually and everything else, but you saw what happened with like some of the like reused assets, or what was it, Puddlegate or something, or some of the water effects.
Where you had like the puddles look worse.
It's like, all right, guys,
in the sequel.
just fuck off. Like, really.
Yeah, it does affect the gameplay. But
It's
the first
so
thing
minute.
Right. The first thing I noticed in The Last of Us Part 1, but also I think Uncharted 2, was just how everything in the world was modeled. Like,
Yes.
or was artistically created. Every
Yes,
blade of grass, it's so cool.
There's a documentary about that. I don't know if it's from NoClip, but there is an old documentary about that.
Yeah.
I remember that even with Uncharted 1 being jank as fuck, and some of the models being questionable.
Yeah.
Like on PS3 anyway, they fixed some of it. But
The
now that's a
gameplay
game
of
series I want Angela to fucking play.
the
For sure.
the gameplay of Uncharted 1 just isn't as fun or evolved as the latest one. So even
Well,
though
because the cover system was, I mean, granted, it's the first one in the entry, but that was bad. The gunplay wasn't great.
no, I know all the reasons, but I just mean to say that like even in the remaster, the gameplay, from what I could tell, was just very similar. Maybe they added those like later developments to it. I'm not sure, but
They did. I played it. They did. It's still not as refined as 2, but it's better. I mean, if you had an option to play that, or you know,
Yeah.
remaster, play the remaster.
yeah. I liked playing them on my PS3 because I could really appreciate the evolution between each one. Like Nathan and Elena's like character models in the first one, their eyeballs going from kind of this weird, uncanny, sort of PS2-ish facial render to like their eyes becoming like really white and like kind of trying to make them look more realistic without having any of the lighting effects that now character eyeballs look like. You know, each game they tried to like get the eyeballs, something about the eyeballs in the character models they kept trying to like tweak until Uncharted 4, where it just looks like you're looking at a person's face, which is so crazy. But yeah, you could really like appreciate evolution. But I just thought some of the you know, in The Last of Us, I would be like scouring every alleyway, every, you know, every nook and
Well,
cranny, and they all had little
details.
details in them. I was just like,
Especially
oh my
if
god.
there was a hidden artifact there, you could see. And I also even love the artifact models. They specifically like artistically made those when you find them, and they pop up. And you know what I'm talking about?
In Uncharted.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it fucking lagged the game because it tried to load in another 3D asset. I liked it too, but what's funny to me is like if you go into the artifact checklist and you scroll through it, the game tugs to render every single like 3D modeled artifact sequentially, like down a list as you're going. I found that really funny.
When you played the game, did you patch it?
Yeah, I always do. Anything I play, I always make sure that I download the latest version of, because I know that, you know, there's fixes and improvement.
Right.
So yes, every PS2 or PS3 and 4 rather.
You missed out on the glory days of the fucking multiplayer of like 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Those were like stupid fun. You could use like superpower-esque or like mythic abilities and stuff.
I know. Yeah.
I had a blast playing that multiplayer.
Yeah.
Anything about Last of Us? Last of Us had it on multiplayer.
If I had $1,000 back in 2006 or whenever the PS3 came out, I would have lived like a king in multiplayer.
I mean, I didn't get a PS3 until I think it was 2010 or 2011. I just came home one day and there was a PS3, and I just was like, "Where did this come from?" He's like, "Oh, I asked for one." It's like, cool.
Who asked for one?
My little brother. Like anytime he asked for a game console, he would get it. I did not exactly the same thing. Like I really always wanted a Wii, but he was a big Xbox like head, so we went through like 2 different 360s before we got a different console.
Red Ring?
Yeah, the first one was the arcade one, which I told my brother, "Don't let Dad buy this. It's stupid. Dad has memory card for no reason."
Oh, yeah.
But he just, whatever. So we got that, which was funny because we didn't have, where it was set up, we didn't have internet in that room like that. So, like, eventually he bought, like, the actual cool Wi-Fi antenna adapter, which actually has dual band.
I remember
It's better than the built-in Wi-Fi. I keep telling people that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that Red Ring, which if it hasn't been thrown out, I still have that in the apartment. And then another one, and then eventually the Wii and PS3 just like showed up in my bedroom one day. Like, okay.
Ooh, well, how? Why?
I don't know. This is around the time I was home a lot less, so I was like mostly staying in my ex's, like one of my ex's houses. Like, I would disappear for like weeks on end. So I would just come home and be like, there's just consoles here. I have no idea where they came from. So I think like he just asked for them and Dad bought them.
I see.
Noise. That was a quick star.
Yeah.
The 360 store is shutting down now too. Finally.
Yep.
Which, I mean, rip. I feel like these companies do have more than enough money to keep those stores open, but I don't know.
That owl list just got in the basket. Oh my god.
Nice.
Yep. It wasn't first frame, but it was second, I think. Good enough.
Yeah, store closures, online store closures are an inevitability now.
So everyone was going crazy making sure their Xbox 360 stores were in there before it shuts down. I think either now or next month.
Is anybody archiving everything that's on there?
Like a certain disgraced YouTuber did with the Wii U.
Wait, what?
The completionist in a video that I thought was kind of cool. He spent like $10,000.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, more than that.
Like
I think now.
terabytes of.
Well, where do you think he got the money to do that?
Oh, is it?
I mean, if that's how he spent it, then I'm okay with that.
I mean, true that.
It's also illegal to do that. But yeah. I don't know, but no, I remember the video now before this disgrace. I'm sure they are. People go crazy. You know, they archive like arcade-only titles, and online-only titles.
Yeah, you know what's a more ephemeral medium is mobile games. Like there are some that are bad. I mean, well, many that are bad, I should say, but there are even, there are some there that like you never have access to ever because they just get delisted and
Yeah.
stuff. They're gone forever.
There's a bunch of like Final Fantasy
Oh, yeah.
games on mobile that are just like impossible to play now. They're just gone forever.
They're like people are finding ways to try to like salvage those. Like they did that, I think, with the old N-Gage Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, if people do find a way to like copy the game at least.
I listened to a podcast on this, so naturally now I'm an expert. But I listened to a podcast and it was something that I was aware of tangentially, but I had not really like ever heard it expressed. So like in this country, we went from like Nokia, fucking Jurassic Park 3 satellite phone ringtone. We went from like basic phones to iPhones right away. It's obviously as soon as the iPhone came out. But in Japan, there was like an evolutionary step between smartphones called feature phones that could get like the internet, and they were like the late 90s and early 2000s, and like Pokemon games used them in Japan to like you could like wonder trade and do all this weird stuff with like phone signals. It's kind of in the same vein as like the Satellaview and stuff, but a little after that. So those Final Fantasy games, like before Crisis and some of these other like strange one-off things, came out on feature phones, and feature phones like came with a service too that was required. So like, there's people out there trying to archive feature phone games, but there are just many that are just gone because the technology is like so fleeting of that era, and there's not really any interest beyond like outside of Japan because it's Japan only. But I find that so interesting how we basically skipped a step in between. Like, what would our phones have looked like if we could?
Right.
We can kind of get internet, but not like what iPhone did. Interesting.
Lost media is always interesting.
Yeah. It is. I think on the Nintendo side, like just the Teleview games, I think there's interest. Those have been found and restored, but the broadcasts themselves, I think, are what are lost because you have like a live radio signal, like people doing the radio play as you played through the game with like orchestra, like those are gone. Maybe.
You just had to be there.
I'm hoping in my lifetime, the only real games that I care about, like someone unearthing, are the late release second wave release of the Virtual Boy, that are out there somewhere in some form. Someone has somewhere, either willingly or unwillingly, those would be so cool to see because the Virtual Boy is just so sad. It's only a matter of time.
It had more.
Yeah.
There was more
There's
there.
more there. There's other lost games coming out now because there's interest in it, but that particularly I think would be really interesting when that happens. That blue coin was like, I'm not coming down, I'm staying up here.
Yeah, this time it's not coming.
Staying up here now.
It's like you lost your chance. Oh, blue coin like Mario Sunshine,
Oh,
guys.
this is the evolution of blue coins.
I need a 20-minute Game Explain video about blue
Oh
coins.
god.
What's the lore? Why did the blue coins change?
Yeah.
Can this be explained?
What about Starbit?
Could Starbits be the next evolution of blue coins?
Someday someone's going to look back on this stream. No,
Cringe.
no, someone's gonna.
No one will watch these streams ever again.
Well, we'll watch it. No, I think people will look back and realize that Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is an excellent game and is an excellent sort of spiritual sequel to Super Mario Galaxy. Who would have thought?
Yeah. It's, when you think about it, it's an excellent name for a game.
That is doubtful. Excellent name for a man.
Thank you for the list of pigs in video games.
I hope that they make another Mario plus Rabbids game. I worry because the game, people didn't trust Ubisoft to like release a game and not.
Well, who would?
Ubisoft sucks ass now.
An evil company.
Well,
They
the pricing was the issue. People didn't buy it upon release, even though the first one was regarded highly, like well regarded. They didn't buy it at full price because they knew it would be discounted to like $19 in like a year.
Well, no, people didn't buy it because it's Ubisoft and it's Rabbids. Like it didn't have the best reputation back then.
Well, the first one,
Rabbids IP or Ubisoft.
No, I know the first one, but I'm saying the second one. The
Sparks of Hope?
Yeah, the problem was that people didn't like buy it at full price because they have a track record of like severely discounting their games. Whereas, you know, look at the opposite side of that coin with Nintendo. Like, you still have to pay $59.99 for like Mario Odyssey or whatever. But Sparks of Hope is so good, and I feel like they're just starting to scratch the surface at like what's possible in a Mario plus Rabbids game. I know that sounds silly, but like they started introducing their original characters, and I thought it was actually really good. Like
it was. Well, it's because it's the XCOM formula. You can do a lot with that, you know, for at least for a turn-based strategy game.
But they connected it into Mario Galaxy. That I was like, what a choice! Like, I thought that was so cool. Oh my god, it's so good. Holy shit! Did you ever finish it?
No. I think I got World 4 or 5 of it. I'm trying to remember. That whole game's like a fever dream.
I think there's 4 worlds. I think maybe there's 5. You're right. But yeah, it gets hard. That game.
Oh no, it was definitely after the Ice World because I remember the Ice World kicked my ass.
Yeah.
Just like a lot of long range and need recovery fire.
Yeah, the wolf sniper, the sniper wolf.
Right. I just can't remember. When did you get the game?
I think you got it for me in December of whatever that year that it came out. I think you got a double toy on double.
Oh no, I bought it for you as like a. You got it as an early Christmas present.
Yeah.
That's right. I can't keep track anymore.
I have it logged. Don't worry.
Is it on the spreadsheet? I did not.
Yeah, it sure is.
Jesus Christ.
Everything is logged. I have to know.
No, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I know you really liked the first one, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, I loved Sparks of Hope. I beat it that month, right after Christmas. I think I finished it.
I think I was trying to convince Max and Jerry to play that game.
Yeah, I think Max played the first one. He liked it.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I never played the DLC for the first one, the like Kong DLC.
Kong? It's cheap if you get like I've seen it for like literally $5 and less. You know, on the eShop when it's on sale. So if you don't mind going back to the old one.
There is a cartridge version that contains the DLC.
I've seen that game deeply discounted again too for like $5 physically.
$5 so long.
Yeah. I haven't been in a subway that wasn't like run down, honestly. It's been a long, long time.
Every time I step into my kitchen, I think about Subway.
And Jared Fogle.
Oh no, not him.
Jared Fogle.
It's like he's there, smiling down upon us all.
In prison.
Oh, that hit! What the fuck?
Wow. Spoiler alert! I'm not there yet. Now you're moving around.
Now you're finally grabbing. Yeah.
I was like, what?
Oh wow, that was so generous.
What? I like ran because like I just assumed I didn't get that. What?
Yeah.
Did the game glitch? How the fuck did that hitbox
That's really
get
funny.
that far?
That was a decent Dark World too. There was a little.
It's decent, but I
got
got
zapped.
what's those
Yeah.
amps?
Yeah.
Those amps.
Reminds me of like the boss key from Zelda.
Same vibes.
Right? It's like the same shape too, no? Like the boss
Well,
key
the one in
rings?
Zelda, has horns, like this one. But this
Right,
one
and it has
very
an eye and stuff. But it looks similar.
Yeah, this one, I mean, it's Bowser horns, but similar enough.
If you had to choose between Mario or Zelda, if you had to choose.
Mario, I guess. I love
Zelda.
Zelda, don't get me wrong, but it's still probably Mario.
Mario. I don't know,
Angela,
man.
what would you choose, Zelda?
You mean like
If you had...
pick one and the other universe gets
Yes.
erased?
Yeah, but you have knowledge of it though.
Yeah, probably Mario.
Yeah. What about you, Alan?
It's Zelda. I'm more in love with the Zelda franchise than I ever been with Mario, even though I technically played Mario first, obviously.
Yeah. I can see
Mario.
arguments for both.
One as a child. I mean, they're different. You go to them for different reasons, you know.
Mhm.
I don't know. I remember being a very wee lad and playing Mario 1 for the first time and just loving it.
Yeah.
I think Mario's more replayable for me.
I agree.
I mean, one is just pick up and play, the other is like a story-driven adventure.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 is mine. Like, supreme.
Nacho Supreme. I would love to have a nacho cheese, or just a Supreme chalupa.
I went to Taco Bell a few days ago. I was actually like near one, and it was when I told you what happened with the salt in my car, right? Steven,
Yeah, you're saltier than crate. That's a subreddit, an anti-Star Wars subreddit that has been popping up a lot recently for me. But yes, sorry.
So Reddit is more of a shithole than no, anyway, so I went there and they have a Ritz cracker, like you know, not a Ritz cracker, the Cheez-It, you know the Cheez-It crackers?
You mean crack in snack form? I love Cheez-Its. I can eat them nonstop.
So
Yes.
they have a giant one on the menu now, and they stick it in a Crunchwrap Supreme. So instead of that entire shell of nacho, it's a giant Cheez-It in the center.
You know, like that. If it's baked with the same love and care that Cheez-Its are baked with, my problem with then it could be really good. But my problem with Taco Bell's like Dorito Loco Taco or whatever is that it's not really a Dorito. They just have kind of the dust on a regular bland stale taco shell. Doritos are obviously engineered to have that like crunchy, delicious thing.
Oh. Stupid. Stupid
I'm
mistake.
watching.
You just have the star. Oh, okay. I see it now.
Alright. You got it. You missed a coin right along the slider.
I missed one coin,
Yeah.
which is fine. I got the
Yeah.
rest. That's such a dumb mistake though to miss the star. And have to slowly slide all the way back. And it's lagging like crazy.
I should make tacos.
Fuck.
But yeah, Steve, it's a giant Cheez-It. Like, I don't like it because I don't like the aftertaste when you bite into it of it mixed in with everything. But there's two things. It's like a tostada you can order, or the like Crunchwrap Supreme with a giant one inside.
It's
okay.
I don't know. It sounds like it's one of those things that like sound better and maybe in the commercials look better, but they're using like motor oil for syrup in commercials too, so it's always gonna look good. Food
Oh
photography.
my god. Fuck you, stupid ass boo.
Okay.
Nice
I am
kill.
hungry, but it is too late.
I know, I can't eat
No.
right now.
It's the cutoff. My cutoff is 9 p.m. Plus the feeling of waking up in the morning and looking at the scale and being like a pound lighter. It's good. You weren't fucking around with that boo that time. You were just like, get over it.
It was all business.
Biz nasty.
You know, the star always seems like it's just not gonna
I
work.
know.
It terrifies me, but
I
it does
know.
work.
The movement is so weird. The sliding to kill him, the ground pounding to kill him.
And you have to do it blind
Yep.
though, because the camera, after a while, like Mario disappears behind
I
the
know.
building.
I'm always afraid he's gonna slide off.
So I kill him. I kill him without actually seeing where
Yep.
he is.
Yeah.
I just know that I'm gonna slide into him there.
Very Luigi's Mansion-y over there. You know, it does remind me of that because the ghosts disappear a lot in Luigi's Mansion, and then you have to like find where they are and restuck them up. Kind of like that.
Yeah, the boots.
Yeah. I think it's.
I was watching Luigi's Mansion.
Oh
speedrun
yeah,
today.
yeah, the original. Yeah.
Yeah.
How short was
Yeah.
it?
The
Of course, of course. Now, why did I choose to do that? I could have just long jumped.
you can bonk into that. Into Shifty Sandland.
Yeah, the whole wall is not the painting.
Oh.
It's still like directly in the middle.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it doesn't cover the entire wall. Even though you can't even though you can't
Yeah.
see it. Oh my god, what am I doing? I wanna die.
Oh. I figured I'd let you concentrate.
Bleeding time. The
Oh.
fuck?
Oh, Mario, don't grab the fucking ledge, you idiot. They should make that not grabbable. Fuck.
Or the hole should be bigger. Why the
Or
fuck is it
that,
so
or
tiny?
that.
It's
The hole should always be
that's
bigger.
I'm gonna cry.
There's always a bigger hole.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
asking what the time was for Luigi's Mansion speedrun? I don't know.
I mean, I was just asking how short it was earlier.
Okay.
Let him finish.
Any percent no out of bounds is like an hour
Hmm.
ish.
Luigi's 14.
I'm excited that a whole new generation, maybe not generation, but a whole new bunch of people are gonna play Luigi's Mansion 2. 'Cause that game is really fucking good.
I have it on 3DS. I barely got into it though.
I was very delighted about how incredibly good it was. I just obviously I beat it earlier this year, and it's like it's so good. I can't believe it. You go through 5 mansions in it, and they're all really different and interesting. And
Right.
the gadgets that you get, you have. Oh, I think hold on, my headphones are dying. One sec. Okay, sorry, rip headphone users for a second.
Ah.
Whoa.
I don't know why it does that. I don't hear it on my end, but
It's fine.
it's better now. The gadgets are so cool. The flash bulb and the dark light bulb are such a fun addition to the gameplay. It really adds a lot of like variation. And the first Luigi's Mansion was kind of painful with like the different elements that you have to suck up. Yeah, like you suck up the flame and the water.
Right.
The water, ice, and fire
Yes.
medallions that you get, the elemental
Yeah, they were
lilies.
kind of annoying to switch between, and
It's because they were ammo
Yeah.
based, and you can only use them in certain
Exactly.
rooms.
whereas this is like they make, you know, the ghosts are stunned momentarily with the flash bulb, which is such a great idea. And the dark light bulb, you see like hidden things and like footprints and like other little elements. It's so good.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I should play it on Switch.
Yeah. Yeah, you should. It's really good. Oh my god. And challenging too to get like to 100% it. Quite challenging. I liked the
I like.
oh sorry.
I like.
Yeah,
challenges.
yeah, no, for sure. You would enjoy it. I liked the 3D effect looks so good too. I think obviously only captured on the 3DS, but it was so much fun. I only played it in 3D.
I like turtles.
I like turtles too. I like Seed.
Can I get quiet time for
Yeah,
a
of
second? I'm
course.
sorry. Alright, never mind.
Okay.
We're good. Oh my god, dude. I want to kill myself.
Oh.
Oh my god, dude, I can't.
It's also late.
Such a disappointing fucking night,
I
man.
know. Well, it's late now, and you've been playing for a while.
I know. I know.
Can't be.
Shit, man. I've gotten so many, like, going, and then... Fuck.
Yeah.
What kills me is, like, when I do a backup, and even that, like, goes horribly
Mm.
wrong. Fuck me.
In fairness, though, like, it's hard to practice backups too. You know, you don't want to have to do that.
Oh, of course, yeah. You only want to practice how to do it
Yeah.
correctly.
And the run itself is like almost approximately an hour. You know what I mean? It's not like you're doing each level in repetition, in like fast repetition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just when one thing goes wrong, so what's been happening tonight, I feel like I'll be able to like do 2 or 3 courses in a row without any mistakes, just like flying through it, saving time, doing well. And when I'm moving, I like feel totally in control, everything, like no missed inputs or anything. And then like there's one movement flub, and I feel like that just throws me off, and my head just gets totally messed up. And then I just start flubbing more. There's like a certain rhythm to this speed run. Like when you're in the flow, everything is just flawless. Like you cannot be stopped. But then you do that one mistake, and it's like then my hands just forget what
Yeah.
to do. It's a mentality
Well,
thing.
and also memorizing like the flow of inputs, and suddenly you're thrown off of that flow. That makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah, like being forced to do alternate movement when your brain is expecting something
Yeah.
different. It really, really like throws a wrench in everything.
It's crazy to think like, well, we've seen so many of the like top like 120 star people, like Mario runners, doing crazy
Yeah.
backups and stuff. Those levels are just so in their body at that point that they can pull
I
out
know.
like crazy backups and other things when they happen.
Yeah, the ability to just recover from something as well as they do,
Yeah.
like top
Yeah.
runners, it's really incredible.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna speedrun a game next, or play through something casually?
I don't know, I just have a itch to do more
Yeah.
speedrunning. Just, I mean, I'd like to play something new, but at the same time, I have so many speedrun plans,
Right.
kind of supersedes
Right.
it.
Are you practicing any of your other games?
For cringe, no. That's probably gonna be done like when it's like more leading up to it.
It shall be cringy. I forget, did your brother watch last time? I want to say he did. Like, at least...
I haven't really talked to
No,
him.
not your brother. Steven's brother.
Oh,
Yeah, he did, definitely. He watched Mega Man. He watched maybe Medal of Honor.
Contra? Was he there for that?
For what?
Contra?
Yeah. He watched Contra. He likes
Mega Man 64? Not Mega. Yeah, Mega Man 64.
yeah, he might have come back for that too, actually. He likes like NES era games. Oh, he liked Terminator. He likes like bad NES. He likes bad games. Like he likes.
For some reason, Terminator is very likable.
Yeah.
For people to spectate, everyone just loves
Yeah.
to see that.
That'll have to make it cringe.
You guys have like the most enthusiasm for that to watch me play that game.
I
It's
know.
crazy.
It's so
Oh,
funny though.
yeah.
It's hilarious. It's that's
So
why
bad.
even at GDQ the awful games block is always really fun because the games are so fucked up and it's hilarious.